Hey folks, Engineer 775 here, in constant pursuit of the best solar equipment on the planet, and today we're reviewing an EcoFlow DELTA little portable solar generator, and it's I'd say it's about 20 pounds, 25 pounds lithium ion battery. And I've been looking for a unit that I could use on the job site instead of using a Honda generator. Just basically go electric with everything. We have gone cordless on most of our tools. We still have a few tools that use a cord, and if that being the case, this thing can run a lot of AC tools, and from hammer drills, the skill saws, you name it, we've tested those on it. But also I'm always looking for ways to charge our batteries for all our tools. So when the guys show up, we got 4 guys with different platforms, from Milwaukee to Makita to you name it, DeWalt, that we can plug their chargers in and keep their tools going, charge their cell phones. I've got my drone that I want to keep charged, keep batteries going, and cell phones, you name it. So this thing is great. So not only could I use this on the job, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. I'm actually going to copy somebody out there on YouTube. A little shout out to Handyman, and I'll put a link in the description over to his cool channel. He does a lot of cool things. And I'm just going to copy him on this. I'm going to put this in a Milwaukee pack out right here. So because I've been using the pack out system for almost a year. I love it. And I'm going to be putting that Delta, just getting ready to build it out where I can use the pack out, the bottom of it, strictly as a generator. So I don't have to bring the Honda, and I could just run this little guy. So a lot of jobs we do are completely off grid, or we have to take the grid power down while we're doing our job. So we need enough. It's nice to have a power source on there, so to stay in touch with people with our cell phones. Hey, if the guys want to play music in the afternoon, whatever, just to keep things charged. So this fits perfectly. And then I saw that video that Handyman did about putting it in a pack out. I said, that's it, got to do it. So, but in the meantime, maybe you don't want one of these for the job site. Maybe you're a camper or use your RV. It's perfect. It's small. We're using, we've used solar with it. It's got a solar input charger. These, I think they're called DT60s, this connector. So this could fit in a cigarette lighter in your vehicle. It has another connector here that's plugged in. We're running a 300-watt solar panel now to charge the battery. We were charging our e-bike, we've charged a golf cart, and we've used this as the hub for everything we want to do. We're charging Milwaukee 18-volt batteries now. I just flew my drone. I'm charging the batteries on my drone, my cell phone. Super quiet, as they all are. And then the display, I really like the display. I don't know if you can see it, but the display is telling me the amount of wattage coming in from my solar panel, how much power is going out to charge things, and then the amount of time left to charge the battery to full. It tells me what my source of power is. And so right now I've got solar, but I could also use grid power, because I've got all the cords are supplied with it. I could plug this in and then plug this into the grid and charge the battery. This would last more than a day for us. And then again, the different connectors, everything comes with a kit, so it works extremely well. Some people have asked me about, if they do a lot of videoing and they use a drone, about charging batteries. Yeah, so we're charging my drone battery, charging the radio for the drone. The fan just kicked on because I've been working it pretty hard. We charged Elijah's Rad Power e-bike. So it's just a great thing. And eventually, it's going to go to its new home. It's going to go inside this. Now, I'm going to do this a little different. I'm going to unplug this for a second. Plug everything. It's really small, pretty easy to manhandle. And it's going to sit inside the pack out. I have external plugs, external fans, so it'll stay cool, but it'll be protected. I'm going to have it strapped down in there. It can go either way. And then I'll plug everything in. So now I'll have a portable power plant that I can bring to the job site down to wherever we're working, and then plug in if I need to, or just plug in chargers to run our standard tools. So great little setup. I'll show you this. I got to do that this afternoon, build this thing out. But very versatile, 1800 watts, continuous. I think it's 3500 surge. So very comparable to that's very comparable to a Honda generator. So really nice quality. Everything on it is super sweet. From the display, very easy to use. It's got fast and standard USB ports, and it even has 2 different USB-C charger, which is great for me because that's my charger for my phone. And I don't know, I think that's it on it. It just works awesome. Got your 12-volt hookup there. So I don't know what else I can tell you about it, but it works great on solar. Works great. So many different ways to use one of these. So it's kind of the hub for sustainable transportation around here. Battery charging, drone charging, and then on the job site it runs all of our tools. So it keeps everything up to speed. All right, there will be a link in the description on how to get one of these. They're not cheap, but they're extremely well built, very versatile, could get a lot done. A very handy device to have on the job or at home or at the campsite. So if you just want to go camping and take a little power plant with you, we've got a little, why don't you grab that panel, Eli? Nice to have a kind of a bulletproof, heavy duty, tough solar panel. And we can plug that in directly into the EcoFlow. And that's probably what I take with me, and I throw that in the truck and then plug it into the generator. Right now we're running a 300 watt panel. Excuse me. All right. Anything else? If you got any questions, let me know. All right, just another quick video with the EcoFlow DELTA inside a Milwaukee pack-out box. You can see our fan on the side here. We've got our solar charging inlet here, grid inlet charging, a power out, 220 volt outlets on this side. We made a little pigtail. The cool thing about that, yes, it can use 120 volts. It doesn't need 240. And so we're going to run it. Let's see what this thing can do. We got a spigot over here. Where are we going to see water, Abraham? All right, there we go. We have water coming out, running off of our little Delta 1300 EcoFlow solar generator. And yes, you can get water out of your well if you got the right pump and the right setup. So instead of bringing the Honda along, we're just taking this everywhere we go, every job, and using the Milwaukee pack-out platform. Here's a peek of it inside. Fits in nice. We've set it on its foam pad, bungeed it down. It's got a cooling fan and everything. So again, Handyman. We copied Handyman on YouTube. And we've got these 3D printed cord cable holders here. So I think it's cool. So we're going to a job next week. We'll be off-grid. There's no power. So this is going to be our source of power to keep all of our cordless tools going. All right, but now we got to get to work and pull a pump. There's a pump that failed in this well, and so if we need any more power, we're going to use the silent generator. This is Engineer 775 signing off.